Hello, everyone. It's Matt Guru here, along with the Goose. Today, we're going to talk about Killing Machine and go in depth in the S series here on all of the skills for Killing Machine, what you should equip on him, and what skill or skills are very good for him to have. All right, here you can see Killing Machine here. Uh, his leadership effect here is raises crack type physical potency by 20%. It is pretty specific. Now it does increase his power. There's a couple other units that have crack type physical potency, but all in all, I don't see him as a incredibly powerful leader. He's not bad for himself, especially if you want to make him the main person on your team. But even the main skill that you'll usually use is rolling attack, which is non-elemental. So I highly suggest as a unit that you don't have him as a leader unless it's much later in the game where you're going to have many different crack type physical units. Then you might see the difference here. So along with that, we have let's take a look in his skills. His first skill that he learns is Blizzard Rush. It is a level 1, obviously. MP consumption 17. Deals 180% potency at crack type physical damage to one enemy. And mine is up to 189, so I've gotten it to plus 1. It is his basic skill. It is a good skill for a very basic unit. Um, but the next skill is the one that you're probably going to use the most. It's a range. It's a range completely around him. The rolling attack deals 180% potency physical damage to all enemies in area of effect. I've got mine up to plus 5. Now it's up to 218%. This is a very powerful skill. Generally, and it becomes very powerful if you get a dupe of him, which mine is, so he can move up to 3 spaces. It allows him to attack multiple units, and my killing machine's actually on a spell team. This is my one physical damage dealer, and he uses rolling attack all the time, and does a lot of damage to it. The last skill here is Crackle Slash. Deals 270% potency crack type physical damage to one enemy. MP consumption of 38. If the enemy is weak to Crackle, then it is a very, very powerful skill. Um, all in all, I do like his kit. Obviously, you've seen I haven't put a ability scroll yet. I'm waiting until I get my full team before I start deciding exactly which one I'm going to use. And for the base here, you can see it's a move +1, and this is incredibly important for Killing Machine. It gives him a movement of 3. So once you get the dupe of the Killing Machine, you'll understand its true power. It can move very far in the field. It can attack around itself, and you'll see later too. Its stats are pretty good overall as well. 20 second one, you get Zam resistance up +25%. Third and fifth is Crackle Slash potency at 5%, and fourth is Frizz resist at 25% as well. So it's level 100 stats. Its HP is really high at 636. Its agility is actually pretty good at 297. So it does tend to move earlier in the round, which is very helpful. Its MP is, especially for all of its skills here, and you can see here, the highest skill here is 38. Its MP at being 288 is very large. And it can use skills pretty much throughout the entire battle. So, from a overall unit, you don't have to worry about keeping its mana constant. It has pretty much enough to run 8 to 9 turns, and in this game, that's an eternity. Wisdom is 221. It's not very high, but obviously it's a physical damaging unit, so that's okay. Its attack is 432, which is pretty high. Its defense is also 430, which is very tanky. So it has good HP along with its defense, so it can take a beating. And because all of its attacks are within range, then it's nice that I have confidence that it will take a few hits before it will go down. Its movement's 2 to 3. It's 2 when you get it, but you can get it to 3 if you get a dupe. Mine is duped, as you say, and it is a wonderful unit. Even without it, it's a good unit, and it's worth leveling because at some point you probably will get a dupe, and getting it to 3 just makes it that much more powerful. And the weight is 50, just like all the other S units that are not bosses or heroes. It is 50 for arena. The sword that you should use is a Fubuki sword. Has HP plus 36 and attack plus 11. So the 36 gives it even more HP. It's very, very good. The reason why you want to give it this sword, which is from the equipment quest, once you defeat the story, chapter 15, it gives Crackle Power plus 2%. Skills to look for in Alchemy. There's no surprise here. There's the Crackle physical skills. The HP and the attack are the ones that you're going to go for. Those are the ones that you should aim to get for these. The preferred learned skills. You want physical damage, and you want something that's outside of Crackle. So any of these are good. Tempest Slash, Aeolian Slash, and Hellfire Slash. Actually, sorry, Aeolian is not Frizz type. It is Swoosh. So Tempest Slash is Zap, Swoosh, or Frizz type. They're all roughly the same. They're all very similar to the single attack element here. These are all very good skills. The reason why I haven't put one of them on mine yet is I haven't finalized both teams, and I would like to know which element I should have covered, and I'm trying to make it all there. So that's why it's kind of pretty easy, pretty simple. Just go ahead, give him a physical type damage that has another element. So any of them should work. And that's pretty much all I've got here. So as a unit, I do think he is a very high-end physical unit. Right now, with Dragon Lord being out and White Lord, as you just saw, there is a magic meta, but relatively soon the physical meta will be coming in. Killing Machine is very good at going with any leader that increases physical skills. So as a leader, I would say he's okay, but as a regular unit for a physical team, or as a kind of a cleanup unit in a magic team that I have him as well, Killing Machine is a very good unit. He is actually my favorite unit of the pure physical. As you see too, he is inorganic. With that inorganic, there are a decent amount of units right now that you can level up in Battle Roads to give him even more stats, which is very helpful. And as you can see, his stats are very high, so having units underneath him with the Battle Road does help him greatly. Overall, as a leader unit, I give him a 7 out of 10. As a physical unit, a damage dealer unit, I give him a 9.5 out of 10. Alright, thank you everyone. Travelers, please have fun, but more importantly, stay safe. Bye.